Class 10 chemistry, chemical reaction and equation. Let us discuss about what is chemical reaction. A chemical reaction is that type of reaction in which a chemical change occur. In a chemical change, it cannot be reversed. Okay. So next question arises that in a chemical reaction, what observation we are just seeing? The first thing is that change in state. Like solid can be converted into liquid, liquid can be converted into gases, or gas can be directly converted into the solid state. Next, change in color, like white, black, all this thing. Change in temperature, it become hot or it become cool. Next, some gases have been evolved like hydrogen gas, oxygen. Okay, so this observation shows that there is a chemical reaction is occurring. Next topic, what is a chemical reaction? A chemical reaction nothing but in which one or more substance that is known as the reactant, okay, happening, and by reacting that reactant we are getting our product. Let us take an example. Magnesium react with oxygen, it can form magnesium oxide. So this can be written like this also. Magnesium plus oxygen give rise to magnesium oxide. Okay. Next, what is a chemical equation? The symbolic representation of a chemical reaction is called a chemical equation. What is symbolic representation? Like here you can see that I have written magnesium and here I have written the symbolic representation of magnesium. As you all know that in class 9 you have learned about all the different symbolic representation up to 30. So magnesium symbol is Mg, oxygen symbol is O2. When these two react, it will form magnesium oxide. So this is the what? The chemical. This is known as the chemical equation. And next, what are the features of chemical equation? There are so many features of chemical equation. Let us discuss about one by one. The first feature is that the reactant written on the left hand side with a plus sign between them. So this part, you can see that this part is known as the reactant. We have more than 2, 3, 4 reactant also we are having. So here I have taken 2. The first one is magnesium, second one is oxygen. Okay, so the reaction in which the reactant are happening, this will separate by the plus sign, and the product on the right hand side, this is on the left hand side we have our reactant and on the right hand side we have our product, and the difference between the reactant and product is given by the arrow sign. Okay, let us turn the page. Next, so an arrow separates the reactants from the product. The arrowhead points toward the product. So here you can see that the arrowhead, this is the arrowhead. This line shows that the reactant can be converted into the product. This is another example in which I have taken carbon react with oxygen, it will form carbon dioxide. This is a simple reaction. Okay. Okay. So how many type of equation we have? Basically we have two type of equation. The first one is the word equation. The second one is the skeletal equation. So let us first discuss about the word equation. Here I have written when zinc react with sulfuric acid, it will form zinc sulfate plus hydrogen. When you written like this, alphabetical manner, it is known as word equation. Okay. Next we can write down this equation into a skeletal equation. As you know that the zinc symbol is Zn, sulfuric acid H2SO4. When these two react, it will form zinc sulfate, that is ZnSO4 plus hydrogen gas is evolved. This type of equation is known as what? Skeletal equation. Next, very important topic, as we have discussed about so many equations, but the different equation is not balanced. So now we'll discuss about how we can balance a chemical equation. So what is a balanced chemical equation? A balanced chemical equation is that equation in which the reactant and the product both have equal number of elements. If the element is not equal, then we can say that it is an unbalanced chemical equation. Let us take an example of this. Here I have taken H2 plus O2 gives rise to H2O. You can see that hydrogen have 2 atoms and the product we have all 2. It is balanced. But look at oxygen. Here oxygen having 2, here it is 1. So it is not balanced. So this type of equation is known as unbalanced chemical equation. And question always come, how we can balance a chemical equation. So next topic, how we can balance a chemical equation. So for balancing chemical equation, there are so many methods. I am discussing here about the heat and trial method. There is no set of rules in which we can balance, but I have given some of the rules. First you have to balance the metal. Next we have to balance about the non-metal. This is very important. First we balance about metal. next non-metal, next we balance oxygen, next we have to balance the hydrogen. Okay, so I have taken a very simple example. You have see here, methane plus oxygen give rise to carbon dioxide plus water. This is the word equation. The first rule is that we have to convert the word equation into the skeletal form. The methane formula is CH4, oxygen is O2, carbon dioxide is CO2, and the water is H2O. For heat and trial method, you have to written like this. First thing in your mind, you have to know about how many elements you have been taken. Here in the reactant you have taken 3 elements, it is C, H and O. So I have written number of carbon atoms, number of hydrogen atoms, number of oxygen atoms. Then you write down like this, reactant and product. Now count on the reactant side how many carbon we have. You can see here we have only 1 carbon. I have written reactant only 1. Next, look at the right hand side, it is the product side, only 1 carbon, I have written 1. Now number of hydrogen atom, you can see here hydrogen have 4, H into 4. So we have on the reactant we have 4 hydrogen. On the product we have 2 hydrogen. Okay. Next, oxygen. Oxygen on the reactant we have 2 atom, and the product 2 plus 1 3. Now the question arises how we can balance. Okay. You can see that. So first you have to balance the hydrogen. Why? Because you can see oxygen in the product side we have 2 different sides. Okay, for balancing hydrogen it is very easier for us. So here we have 4, here 2. So when you multiply 2 with 2 it becomes 4. So on the product side we have multiply what? 2. So 2 multiply with H2O, the reaction like this, CH4 plus O2 give rise to CO2 plus 2H2O. After written this skeletal equation you have to written again like this. So next page. Okay, now number of carbon atom like here written again, reactant product. Now you can see carbon, here we have 1 carbon, 1 carbon. On the reactant product I have written 1 and 1. Look at hydrogen, here we have 4, here 2 into 2, you have to multiply with the coefficient. Okay, this hydrogen 2 in the product, and here is the 2, so multiply with 2, 2 into 2 4, means both sides we have 4. You can see that here 4, here 4. Okay, next count for number of oxygen atom. Oxygen here 2, and here look at carefully how we can count oxygen. Here oxygen is 2, and here 2 into 2, you can see here 2, oxygen 2, oxygen means 2 plus 2 4. So on the reactant we have 2 and the product we have 4. Now you can see that carbon is balanced 1 1, both reactant product. Look at the hydrogen, it becomes 4 and 4 balanced. Next, for the oxygen atom, so oxygen atom you can 2, you just multiply with 2, so it says it becomes 4, so 2 into 2 4. After balancing, because on the reactant we have multiplied 2, so 2 multiply with reactant, so I have written like this, CH4 plus 2O2 give rise to CO2 plus 2H2. Now you have see again carbon both side balance, hydrogen here 4, 2 into 2 4 balance, oxygen 2 into 2 4 balance. So you have see that the carbon on the reactant side it is 1 carbon, on the product 1 carbon balance. Look at hydrogen, here hydrogen have 4 on the reactant side, and the product, check it out, 2 into 2 is 4 balance. Now on the oxygen the coefficient is 2, 2 into 2, on the reactant we have 4 oxygen, it is balanced. And look at on the product side, here 2 oxygen and 2 into 2 4, means the entire equation is, now we can say that it is a balanced chemical equation. Like you can do different examples in your book, we have so many examples you can do. Here I have given so many examples, so you can pause the video and you can practice. Thank you.